So the other day on one of my videos, for some reason, people in the comment section, mostly Facebook, thought that I was going to shoot a sick cow in the head instead of administering her medication. So I watched back the video and I'm like, did I say that? Because sometimes I get mad and I tell these bitches I'm going to shoot you in the head. I don't, but I do get mad at them sometimes. So I'm thinking, all right, let's figure out why these people thought I was going to shoot this cow in the head. And I went back and watched the video and realized I said I would rather run her through the head chute than dart her. And so maybe some of y'all don't know what a head chute is. So this is a head chute, a head catch, a squeeze chute. Different farmers call it different things. I think some people call it like a stanchion or something. We call it a head chute, okay, a head catch. And what it does is exactly not what y'all think it does, what it says it does. So it is a head catch. So you open it, okay? The cow comes down this alleyway, okay? And right here's a little square so I can administer medication. So when she goes to step out, she doesn't make it out because I slam her and I catch their head in the chute, okay? That keeps them under control in this small alleyway where I can stand right here, and I can administer medications in the neck. The vet can go behind them and check for pregnancy. I can get behind them and steer them. I can get up here while their head is controlled and tag them, check their teeth, administer oral medications, put medicine in their eyes. So yeah, this is a head chute. A head chute or a head catch, whatever you want to call it. I call it a head chute. And that is chute, C-H-U-T-E, not S-H-O-O-T. I know the English language can be hard for some because of stuff like that. But yeah, head chute. This is what we use to work our cattle, administer sick ones. So the issue with that cow the other day was, so like right now, if I were to be standing here with a bag of feed and holler for my cows, every single one of them would come up into this lot and I could work them if I want to. This cow in particular, because she didn't feel good, was not coming into the work lot, was not following me with feed. So I was like, well, what do I do? Okay, well, the first time I pushed her up with another group of cattle, thinking, okay, well, maybe if I push her to this group of cattle, she'll hang out with them for a couple hours. Then when I call those cattle in, she will follow them. Well, I went out there later that afternoon to go do that, to go call those cattle in. She wasn't with them again. So I got on the horse and rode around, and I found her somewhere else on the farm by herself again. So I'm like, shit. So I don't know what to do at this point because she obviously has pneumonia. She obviously needs a shot of medication. So I'm like, what do I do? So I'm like, well, I'll call around and ask people for a dart gun. So I called a couple people and asked for a dart gun. Now, a dart gun is exactly what it sounds. It is a gun that you load a dart into. Now, usually zoo animals get that if they need put to sleep, like sleepy time. With farm animals, sometimes if people don't have a working facility, they can't get to a cow that's sick, you put antibiotics in the dart and you shoot them in the neck with the dart, and that administers the medication. It's not the best way to do it, but it is a better way to do it. It's better than letting her die if you can't get her up. You know what I'm saying? Cows aren't dogs. You can't just walk up, get a hold of them, administer medication. These are 1,800 pound animals. I've got some 1,200 pound animals here too. They're huge. They need to be somewhere controlled to administer medications or dart them with the dart gun. So I'd already called around. I'm like, you know what? I'll just go to the farm store in the morning, get darts, because two people had dart guns, and make it work. And I was like, well, let me just see, because all of the cattle were up here at this point. So I'm like, let me just see if I can push her up into the work lot on horseback, because I tried pushing her walking and she was just cutting around me. Same thing, push her with the four-wheeler, she cuts around the four-wheeler because it's so hard to maneuver a four-wheeler. And me, I got short ass little legs, man. I would just be like doing this and she right by me. I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, she can't cut around the horse like she can me or a four-wheeler. So me and the horse go. Of course, she's moving slow because she don't feel good, thank God. And we were able to cut her into the lot. She about made it out, but we pushed hard and got her in there. I wish I would have recorded it, but it was almost dark and I was focused on getting this sick animal in to the pen versus making content for Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. So that is what we've done. And now that she's been administered medication and in the working facility, she's in this smaller field in the front. That way, if I need her in again to administer medication again, I can push her into the lot. That was Thursday when I got her up, administered Draxin. She obviously had pneumonia, but she also had mastitis. Draxon does really well in pneumonia, but it does not do much for the mastitis. So when the vet came on Saturday to do our just so happened yearly preg check, she went ahead and administered Exceed antibiotic behind the ear to help treat the mastitis. She said she'll need it again in 4 days, so on Thursday she will need antibiotics again. But she's still out there alive and eating and well. I am going to pick on some of the comments. I'm going to pull some comments, make them stickers, and we can have a good laugh about them. Those that are being genuinely assholes, and then educate the ones that are just genuinely curious about farming, cattle, and agriculture. So, but yeah, I just want to go over the head chute with you guys about what happened with that cow. I'm glad that video is doing good. Hopefully Facebook will monetize me soon. It's doing good on TikTok, and I'm glad you guys enjoy my chaos farming. So I will be posting more, obviously. I'll post more updates on the sick cow. She's just standing out there right now. She still don't feel good. Hopefully we'll pull her through. Oh, the dead cow video that y'all also seen previously was not her. It was a very much older cow that we had. She didn't have very many teeth left. She fell off and kind of got real sick back midsummer, and we treated her, and I thought she was doing better. She was putting on weight, and then one day she was just passed away. So I'm like, well, you know, we tried. She was an older animal. I checked her teeth before we loaded her on the dead truck, and she had like pieces of teeth left. So sometimes when they get older and they get sick, they can't really get over it. Or she could have just been, you know, declining because of age. The vet, you know, didn't see anything. We gave her antibiotics, worm, everything, and she just sometimes just an old age, because unless they're born on your farm, you're just kind of playing guessing games on their age based on their teeth. Versus this cow that's sick now is a young cow, so sometimes those younger cows can bounce back. Hopefully she does, and we're at least gonna try.